speaking of this network, you're saying that people, like someone contacts you from the UK and you can put them in touch with your team there, or how is that connected? And then you mentioned this Amritpal thing. So you have somebody in India, in Punjab. Is that correct? He's in Punjab and he can do like the footwork for you.
Yeah.
How did you make that connection? And then how do you have that trust there? And how does that work exactly?
Okay. So what happened is, so with my volunteers, I go through this whole process. So I have an application. We need educational background. So I have a link on the Core Movement website, and they have to fill the application. Then we go through the training process, and then you become a volunteer. With Kamdi Rakhi Amritpal, it was actually because he was dealing with a case, and that girl had actually reached out to me and him at the same time.
I see.
So that's how we actually connected with each other. So Amritpal and me connected through a person, and that victim reached out to Amritpal first and then reached out to me, and she was saying, because we don't respond right away, it's hard to deal with DMs.
Yeah.
And I had contacted him first, and I'm like, hey, like, I know someone has reached out to you. Let me know if you have helped this person. If not, then we can support on this side. And that's how we connected. And then he's like, oh, what do you guys do in Canada? And I explained what I've been doing, and he's like, oh, I do this work, but it's a little bit different. And I'm like, okay. And then he's like, oh, if we ever have cases, we can connect. And actually we just became like best friends after that. We connected so well. We help people in Punjab where it's financial issues and whatnot as well. So it's more of like if someone's getting abused or if someone was kidnapped, he has a lot of links there. And my side of it is more connecting with the victims, giving them support. Because you know what's sad? In Punjab, there is no like mental health resources there. There's no thing there. Like, you know how we can have crisis lines and everything here? Yeah. There's nothing there. So like we were the only support where it's like they can talk to us on the phone and we'll give them support, advice, and what to do and what not to do. And then I was dealing with that aspect of it, and he was dealing with like going to the families. Cause I'm like, I can't trust people with money. Like, I don't know. Right. It's my first time opening a charity. I've never done anything, and I don't want to take any cut from it. I want every single dime of any donation that comes to me going to the person. And so I linked up with him, and I trust him, and he's like, he shows me everything, like all the receipts, everything.
Well, so I noticed that you're very transparent, because one of the things I saw on the website was the video. Somebody had accused you of not giving the money to the family, and Amritpal actually takes his camera, goes there, talks to the family, and shows the video, that they're getting the money. So you're able to just like cut through all the BS and get right to the point and say,
just right to the point. Because I have proof of every single one. I have proof of each penny. Because when I started this movement, I'm like, I'm not making any profit from it. I didn't know I was going to turn it into a charity, nonprofit organization. That was never my goal. My goal was to actually heal myself from the page. My goal was just to connect with like 2-3 people that have dealt with the same thing as me. I did not know it was going to go viral. I did not expect any of this. So I linked up with Bishamber Das, who's a magistrate judge and a lawyer in the UK. And she was like, she had reached out to me saying, I'm loving the work that you're doing. And then I ended up connecting with her. She actually traveled down here recently. She came for my engagement.
Congratulations. I saw that too on your
Thank
Facebook
you.
or something. Yeah.
So she was helping me, and I got like the education regarding like legal stuff from her, as in like what I can do and what I cannot do. But my main thing was like, I do not want, like, I know charities pay themselves, like, for the work they do. I'm like, I can't pay myself. I can't do that. Like, this is my passion. This is not something I wanted to make money off of. So I was like, I want each dime going to victims and victims for support. So if anybody does ever question me, I have answers for each one. And I'm just going to post it up. Like, okay,
I think I saw somewhere too that you had like a log. You're like transparent about this much has come in, this much spent
Yeah,
on this.
you know what I do? I just take a screenshot of my bank account.
Bank
and I'm
account,
like, hey
yeah.
guys, this is how much money I have in there now. So
Right.
if anybody needs support, reach out. And if I can send you money, I will send it to you.
Right.
Like, I'm very transparent like that because like I have nothing to hide. If I had something to hide, then I won't be showing that stuff, right? Like anytime I've made Amritpal do this one thing when we started working together. I'm like, if we're going to work together, you need to meet up with the victim one-on-one, make a video. If they don't want their face shown, that's perfectly fine. Just blur it out. But I need proof because I'm like, donations are coming to me. I've never ran a charity before.
Right.
So I need proof, and like, this is how I'm going to show it. And people that want to donate can donate. And then people that don't trust, just please don't donate, because I don't want to keep answering to everyone. Right. Because like, I have other things to deal with, like so many cases coming in and people are like, questioning where the money is going. And I'm like, you guys can go through my whole Instagram, go through each video, and you can see exactly every penny where it's spent and what family got what. And then there was accusations like, oh, this one family, you said that they got money, but they didn't. Yes, you were telling me. Amritpal went to the house. Ask them directly, and that's it. And then we don't have to answer to anyone after that.